This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Wisconsin head coach before the game. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Florida's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. At the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods of history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Turns it on a bit. There's some room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing Joseph. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The run inside. It's Pryor. Got enough for the first. At the 20, he's got space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Florida! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Badgers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Trying to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the wide receiver. Joseph to throw for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Badger! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, and he missed it.
Number 7, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Pryor. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space.
Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Badgers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try it over the left side. Got enough for the first. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
He has 60 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Joseph. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially
going long. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more snap coming before halftime. Fourth down, Joseph. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's Louisville trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
He wants to change this route. On the run, it's Pryor.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Snap it to the back. Hard running there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Steps away to find some room. And they can't make the play on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Under fire. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Hold and finds his man on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo. Throwing Joseph. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be...
Maybe some room here. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Joseph. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, somewhere.
From the gun on third down, Joseph. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down, incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Again, it's Joseph. Pocket breaking down. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Touchdown, Florida. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Booster! Return! Flash!
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Joseph. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. He's got him this time. The Badgers are in the hurry up. Joseph from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth.
Blue, 22. Hydro. Go!
Joseph. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun to give, looking for room. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Joseph to throw for it on 4th. Fires one high and deep. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, take it. 95-96 Prince. 95-96 Prince. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the 1st.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Throwing Joseph. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelmed.
Caught, and he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Gators come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Trying to run, it's Pryor. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Joseph. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tip.
Going for the big play. Catch in stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The corners are walked up tight. Again, it's Joseph. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Coleman's got it on the right side. Plows through the defense. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to bully their way in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
That keeps the score. Florida 56, Wisconsin 18.
He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Pryor. At the 35, he's loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Direct snap. It's Pryor. They're going to try to really stick it to him and rub it in with another score here. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first